The 2026 Met Gala. Who actually won the night? Nobody comes to the Met Gala to wear a dress. They come to send a message or fix one. The theme was Fashion is Art, which gave everyone permission to do whatever they wanted and call it intentional. Some people use that wisely. Let's talk about who actually won. Beyonce, 10 years away, returns as co-chair, brings blue ivy, diamond skeleton gown, feathered cape for days. This was not an outfit. This was a press release. Blue Ivy at 14, first Met Gala ever, standing right beside her mother? That is succession planning in real time. Beyonce didn't come back to the carpet, she came back with her legacy beside her. Untouchable and moving like it's intentional. Rihanna. No album, still the main event. Arrived last. Gold Maison Margiela, completely unbothered. Everyone else attends the Met Gala. Rihanna controls when it peaks. She doesn't compete, she decides when the night matters. Blackpink. All four, same carpet, same night, first time ever in a decade of being Blackpink. Lisa in a Robert I gown with 3D printed arms, her own arms sculpted, holding up her veil. Jennie in 15,000 sequin Chanel leaves. Rosé in Saint Laurent, sharp and precise. Jisoo making her Met debut in custom Dior, practically vibrating with excitement. They didn't just attend, they occupied the carpet. 4 members, 4 designers, 1 message, global pop is no longer Western owned. Sabrina Carpenter. Dior dress constructed from actual film strips. Concept, personal story, fashion history, all one look. This is what it looks like when someone understands timing. She's not just dressing up, she's positioning. Charlie XCX. Ditched the brat green, showed up in black Saint Laurent, vampy, sleek, modern. The woman who made an entire cultural moment out of a collar walked in and said, "I don't need the gimmick anymore." That is growth. That is confidence. That lands. Tyla. Custom Valentino. Peacock-inspired. Diamond chains, turquoise skirt, crystal wrists, full mermaid beauty moment created. Called herself a shiny peacock on the carpet and delivered exactly that. She's quietly building a Met Gala track record that matters more than any single viral look. Consistency is how careers stabilize. SZA. Yellow emerald bow dress, floral headpiece, Lulu moth energy. Fabric from a vintage eBay seller. She went to the most expensive carpet in the world and sourced her material from eBay. That is the art, and it exposes how overproduced everyone else was.
Janelle Monáe, robotic butterflies on her shoulders, cords and cables in the gown, nature and technology on one body. If the theme was fashion is art, this was the only look that actually behaved like art. Full stop. Doechii. Burgundy Marc Jacobs went barefoot on the Met Gala carpet. Barefoot. She told the live stream the Met was very clean and she was committed, and honestly, that energy is the look. Doechii does not perform normalcy, and she never will. Cardi B. Marc Jacobs' exaggerated silhouette arrived near the end of the carpet like she had somewhere better to be first. She showed up, she delivered, she left an impression. Cardi B at the Met Gala is always exactly what it needs to be. Loud, sculptural, zero apologies. Gracie Abrams. Gold Chanel gown inspired by Gustav Klimt's portrait of Adele Bloch-Bauer. Romantic, considered, specific. She just announced new music and walked in looking like a painting reference. That is not an accident. That is an artist building her visual identity in real time. Watch this one. Tate McRae. First Met Gala ever. Gold lace Ludovic de Saint Sernin. Sheer bodice, tiered mermaid hem. She showed up for her debut and looked like she belonged there from the start. First impressions at this event matter, and she stuck the landing. Laufey. Bridal white Tory burch. Structural, angelic, column silhouette. Clean and perfectly executed. Laufey has been building a very specific aesthetic, timeless, delicate, classical, and this look said exactly that without shouting. Sometimes the quietest looks are the most deliberate. Sombre, Met Gala debut, custom Valentino by Alessandro Michele, black lace, velvet, and a silver cape that took over 500 hours to hand embroider. He's 20 years old. He
walked in and looked like he'd been doing this for years. That cape was not a fashion choice. It was a statement of arrival. EJ, first Met Gala, full Swarovski crystal column gown, silver accessories, matching hairpieces, head to toe in diamonds on her debut night. The K-pop Demon Hunter star showed up fully committed and fully herself. When your first impression is that deliberate, people remember it. Teyana Taylor, custom Tom Ford by Hyder Ackerman, silver fringe ensemble. She looked like movement itself, like the dress was designed to perform even while standing still. Teyana Taylor understands that fashion and performance are the same language, and she speaks both fluently.
Bad Bunny aged himself decades with full prosthetics, wore custom Zara by John Galliano. Yes, Zara at the Met Gala. The concept was a genuine reflection on aging, according to the brand. Whether you buy that or not, he made everyone talk. On a night this crowded, that alone is a win. Katy Perry, white Stella McCartney gown made from surplus fabrics. Train intentionally burned to tease her new single, Watch It Burn. Mirrored mask headpiece with a 6-fingered glove, a direct reference to AI-generated fake photos of her from previous years that went viral. This is the most self-aware, layered thing Katy Perry has done in years. She took the AI fake narrative and turned it into a costume. That is not a desperate move. That is someone who finally found the right angle. Sam Smith, black Urte-inspired gown, winged sleeves, feathered headpiece, 230,000 crystals placed by 45 artisans over 800 hours. Wore it with their partner who designed it. Sam Smith treats the Met Gala like a religious experience, and at this point, the commitment is the brand. Blake Lively settled a lawsuit in the morning, walked the carpet in archival Versace with a 13-foot train by evening, smiled for every photo. Whatever you think about the situation, this was strategy. This wasn't coincidence. This was timing. She walked back into the room and made awkwardness impossible. Not fashion, narrative control at the highest level. The verdict? The theme was optional. The messaging wasn't. The winners weren't the best dressed. They were the most intentional. Beyonce said dynasty. Blackpink said dominance. Somber and EJ said we arrived. Blake Lively said I'm still here. And Rihanna didn't say anything. She never has to. That's the 2026 Met Gala. Drop your winner in the comments. See you in the next one.